Adin Ross may have done the stupidest thing in history. And if you don't want to be like Adin Ross, you should like and subscribe. But why is Adin Ross doing something stupid? Well, his idea was to take guns, which might have just ruined my monetization right there, but to take guns and shoot the Elon Musk Cybertruck. Honestly, one of the greatest ideas that he could have possibly had. This was incredibly cool. It is testing the Cybertruck. It is making Elon Musk put his money where his mouth is. And Elon Musk actually responded. And why is this stupid? I'm glazing him right now. Well, it's stupid because first off,
is this how I aim? It won't hurt.
He ended up breaking the car. You can see right here, his friend is about to shoot the car right here in this spot. This spot right here is a spot that you cannot shoot the car because it is a weak point in the car. That is where the doors meet. And that ruined the door mechanism and it ruined the lock mechanism. So the car doesn't work anymore, which means that he basically has a broken Cybertruck. And there is absolutely no way that he's going to fix this for cheap because this truck is barely even able to be bought right now because of how in demand it is. And then this happened. This guy right here to the left is said to be an ex-Marine, and he is handling what I can only assume is a automatic rifle. He walks past Adin Ross, specifically his foot, and discharges the weapon twice. Discharging a weapon in such a fashion is a crime. A literal crime. You're not allowed to do that, and it could have hurt Adin Ross. And if you don't think it could have hurt Adin Ross, here's from another angle.
Where?
You can tell right there, when you don't have the audio turned way down, that this could have ruined his ears, could have ruined this guy behind them's ears, and could have ruined everyone's ears there, because you're supposed to wear ear protection when you're shooting guns. What I thought was something that is extremely obvious from growing up as a Missouri boy is apparently not obvious. You cannot shoot guns that close to people. It blows out their eardrums. We don't just wear the little rubber pellets in our ears for fun. We don't just wear headphones for fun. You don't do that for fun. You do that because it can ruin your ears. Second, very easily, this could have recoiled. You can see the recoil. He clearly understood the recoil enough to make sure it didn't recoil up and hit his leg, but it could have been very bad. And putting this idea into literal children's heads, because let's be honest, no hate to Adin Ross, but most of his viewership is under 18, is idiotic. What if little Jimmy goes outside with his handgun that he found in his dad's storage safe and decides to shoot the gun at the ground, but it recoils, breaks his wrist, and then he shoots it again, and it shoots into his neighbor's house? Obviously, that is an extreme situation, but it is very, very wrong for this man to do something like that. Second, what if Adin Ross, for whatever reason, decided to move his foot here towards the gun instead of away from the gun? That's a very easy thing to happen. I've been walking before down a street, hear something loud over there, and move towards it, like to push away from it, like to look at it. And if he just would have moved his foot like this, instead of like this, his foot could have been blown off. Literally blown off. How stupid can you get as a person that you are firing guns at the ground next to somebody's foot? This is not funny even.
Oh my God!
And this guy laughs about it. He thinks it's funny.
He shot it.
Adin Ross clearly was not thinking it's funny at first.
Jesus.
Eventually, I think he thinks it's funny because it's content and it didn't actually end up going wrong, but it is wrong. And it is very wrong. And this is just further adding to it. But Adin Ross isn't even the only person that's willing to do stupid things. I saw this video as well. This is a woman on a skyscraper hanging off of the skyscraper for an Instagram picture. This shows right now that what Adin Ross does and what other people do on the internet is directly impacting the general population. This is just some no-name girl. This is some random girl. and she's going to do that for likes. So Adin Ross is going to do something for likes, and then somebody else is going to do something for likes, and it's just an endless cycle. And then little Jimmy is shooting his neighbor's house. This is not an okay thing to do. This guy should be severely fined, if not sent to literal jail. Like, maybe not sent to jail, but literally sent to court. And he should have to pay for the repercussions. And because he's live on a kick stream, I'm very hopeful that that is enough evidence right there. With that being said, I also want to say that Adin Ross is not to blame for this per se. He couldn't know that this idiot is going to shoot a gun at his foot. And if he did know, then he's got to be one of the stupidest people alive. Adin Ross is not to blame for this. He hired someone. He tried to do things safely. He found somebody who knows how to use guns instead of buying his own guns and trying to shoot it at a Cybertruck himself. He went and took this proper safety precautions, but this idiot had to ruin it. This idiot had to make Adin Ross look like he is the one to blame. And that sucks for Adin Ross. With that being said, that's going to be the end of the video. Come to streams on Friday and Sunday. See you beat-ups later.